Alright, welcome back to the new video. We are not quitting Wixo. I'm pretty sure I actually have it posted now. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we're not quitting Wixo. I just posted the last video a few minutes, like an hour or two ago, maybe 3 hours ago, at the time that I'm recording this, but yeah. So this is alternate future of the world. Next, once again, we are plagiarizing from adizzpro, and this is a newer video called alternate future of the world. So let's start the episode already, shouldn't we? So we're gonna start off with the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now, as you know, they took Crimea in 2014. So let's start. So they're growing. I'm starting this from the start of the invasion, but if it was what I wanted it to go like, if it was what I would have thought it was. So Russia is invading, they're taking some of that land, a lot of land actually. Like, they're really just attacking them right now. Ukraine is really scared. Like, they don't know how they can win this war. Until, as you know, Western supports will make it into Ukraine and they'll defend them. They're taking Donetsk 6-6. Russia already took Donetsk 6-6. So that's bad. But now we have Belarus helping out. So they barely did anything really. They're just kind of not really helping. So yeah, that's what I do right now. But yeah, see how Ukraine is, because they actually use the Western supporters to just fight this off. Because now they're finally able to fight off Russia from their land. And yeah, as you can see, they're taking some stuff back, taking some of Crimea, and now they're using their own forces to invade Belarus. Oh, you can take it. What? Come here. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we're continuing this. What is going on? Oh, this is what's going on. So, Ukrainians are gonna circle this area. They're gonna take all their land back. And they're calling out from aid from Poland to help them, but yeah, what are they gonna do, really? And then Ukraine is reaching the border near Russia, and they're like, no, you are not taking that. So, yeah, they still growing here until the Western powers make it, and now we're actually helping. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Really good. But too good. Too good. Yeah, they're taking their land back now, finally. They're now just worried about Crimea, and they already took that back, actually, so now they just need their mainlands back. And they also need to worry about expanding into Belarus more, because look at this, man. They're losing some land quickly. And yeah, if they keep doing this like this, they can really win this war against Belarus easily. So they do like encirclement right here. They're also expanding more. And yeah, this is going badly for Belarus now. Because boom, they just got cut in half. And yeah, it's kind of over. So they go ahead and should I add this map to the? Should I add the world map to the? Yeah, I should. I really should. After this war. Yeah, Belarus surrenders over to Ukraine because they like no, they can't win, even with Russians. So yeah, now they can actually start expanding into Russian land. But yeah, that's obviously not gonna. It's obviously not gonna happen. It's obviously not gonna work because yeah, you're fighting the. Well, what just happened? What just happened? Oh my gosh, what is happening? It's obviously not gonna work because, yeah, what do you expect? And
So what was coming by?
I've taken this, and then they take all their land back. Now they're going for a liberation of Belarus, and now they're a bit more troops down here, but yeah, what do you expect them to do, man? Just fight them? These are the Western powers, man. So yeah, this is going pretty badly for Russia. They just lost all their land over here. So yeah, peace is now being decided on in Poland. Yep, Poland, that's where we're talking about peace. Out of all places, it's Poland. So let me just see how this works. Okay, this is the original borders, so let me just boom, boom. Oh, this is where I was adding links. No, just go, because I don't want to move this late. Um, so we just don't do that. That's not what we like doing here. Instead, boom, boom. That's what we like doing. Oh, that's it's not the right shade. Not the right shade. Get that shade. It's more of a gray. Really. Okay, it's pretty bad now, but it's just whatever. Alright, let's get this color picker. Pick out a color. Actually, no, we got to do that first. So, let's see what this peace treaty looks like. Because this is actually a win for Ukrainians. And also these borders too. So let's look at this peace treaty. Let me get the color for the border. So first of all, Ukraine is taking like half of Belarus's land. So yeah, Belarus is kind of mangled from this. Oh, sucks to be you. They're dying. Sucks to be you. And Ukraine's also taking some Russian land from Russia, so yeah, that's a larger Ukraine for you. Geez, that's a gigantic Ukraine. It's a Ukrainian empire now. And they take a small bit of this land. That's small. Alright, now let me do what I said I would do. Okay, I think this is going to work, hopefully, I hope. Oh, that's not the right thing, is it? No, it doesn't. I'll fix it later, man. Oh, maybe because it's iPhone. Yes, it works now. Look for something to happen. Alright, we cannot keep that there for reasons. But, anyways, we're gonna look at the Sudan war. That is not what I meant to do. So Ukraine, not Ukraine, I said Ukraine. Oh, this is Ukraine, guys. If you couldn't tell, this is Ukraine. So there are rapid support forces that aren't even supporting anyone. I don't know why they're called that. Make sure I don't go into South Sudan here. I will be in this catastrophe. That's not right. That's right. Yep, that's right. That's my man. Oh, that's my man. Alright, so let's watch this war in action. The forces are they're going for the capital, which I think is right here. Al Fasir, I think it's all. And they just took it. They just took it right there. And they're also just expanding a bit like that. Boom, you see that? They just got so much land from Sudan. They're going for to cut them in half, but that's a bit unrealistic. Oh, that's very unrealistic. Okay. So yeah, Sudan is able to push back a bit so that they don't have to die here. And there are some forces down here to fight back a bit, you know? And they got some land down here back that they already originally had. So anyways, yeah, these guys aren't just gonna give up like that though, so they're fighting back down here too. And they're opening up a new battleground right here, even though this is already basically open. But now they're actually opening up a new front up here where they start defending these guys again, and they actually start pushing back again. Yeah. Do we South Sudan? I know they're very unstable right now, but Sudan does not care. And they know they're even in a civil war, but they really don't care. They just need something to help them a bit. So they're trying to get their land back. So they're going for South Sudan. Sudan is invading South Sudan, even though they really shouldn't be doing this because they're in the middle of a civil war. So they're gonna call out for help against the Arab League, but they're like, bro, this is not even like a war. This is just a civil war. I don't know why. Why should we help you? And they're very mad, so they leave Arab League. Yep, that's what happened. And anyways, they're able to deal with these guys anyways, the rapid support forces. They were losing this war at first, but yeah, now we're fighting back to take all their land back. Well, they're starting to take their land back, so that's good. Good for them. And they took all their land back, so now they just need to wipe out the rapid support forces. And they're also starting to take back South Sudan, which is causing Ethiopia to be like, yeah, we'll join too. They're actually joining on Sudan's team. They're not just like joining on their own team. That's cool. That's something to factor. So they meet up here. Get this off. Alright. So they're meeting up. And South Sudan is like pretty unstable, so they're just ceasing to exist. So yeah, that's it for them. But that's not what we're worried about right now. Well, that is still what we're worried about. Well, actually, now it isn't because they just got wiped out, as you can see. But still, the rapid support forces are still something that we should be worried about. And also, now that Ethiopia is supporting these guys, they're able to easily win the civil war. So let's look at this peace treaty. And oh, that was way too far back. Oh gosh. All right. Oh, that one. All right. So let's look at this peace treaty, I guess. So we're gonna have to remove this border. Cause this is no longer. Boom. There goes our borders, man. I'll miss that border. Probably won't actually, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, does it? Okay. So let's look at this peace treaty. So Sudan wants the civil war up here, and I guess we just keep it like this. No, let's not do that. Actually, yeah. Wait, no. Okay. I don't even know what I was talking about, but what I'm trying to say here is that Ethiopia is getting us a little bit of land, not all the land, but be grateful. You got some land at least. They got some good amount of land actually. This land isn't very developed though. That's bad for them. Ethiopia looks unrecognizable now, except for this little area. If you just only count this area, you can tell this is Ethiopia, but yeah. So I'm gonna do something new. I'll see when I'm finished. Alright, I did the alliance map. So yeah, the blue is NATO, green is Arab League. This is this alliance. And this is that one alliance that this is the US allies. And this doesn't mean they're part of this alliance, this just means they're part of NATO and well yeah, they're allies. So yeah, that was pretty obvious. Anyways, let's turn that layer off. We don't need that right now. But right now what we are looking at is two guys invading one guy. Yeah. So right here you can see that Russia and China are invading Mongolia. Now why would they do this? Not a solution. Well, it is because they are greedy. That's why. That's my only explanation. So yeah, China's starting the invasion, and Russia joins a bit later, but not too late. To the point where they get like no land. So boom, they already took like some of the southern area, and they just took all the area that borders Inner Mongol. The troops are meeting up with each other. Russian troops are going into the Chinese land at this point, and the Chinese troops are going to the Russian land at this point. So yeah, this is kind of going badly for manga. Oh, they're losing. And then wait, and then they gone. They become a diamond. No, they're not. Um, so there's a peace treaty. Now, I know this looks very uneven. But let me explain. So this land is worth nothing, but this land is worth everything. So it's kind of even in terms of economy. So, but it's not even in terms of land. So that's crazy. Yeah. Also, if you look at the alliance map, these two are in position alliances. So yeah, that's pretty bad for them. But we are gonna have another invasion involving Russia because my thing is not working right now. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing today? Come on, man. What is this? There we go, it's fixed. So, and we're gonna have a Georgia. They're gonna be invading a Georgia and the Armenia. No, not Armenia, Azerbaijan, because yeah, they're invading Armenia. Why would they not? They're invading their own ally. So yeah, let's start this invasion. Oh, what? What? They still have us? So yeah, I will also be right back. We are back. It's been like an hour, but I don't care. I'm gonna finally continue this. So yeah, we're at Georgia. Not Georgia. Russia is invading Georgia and Azerbaijan, so I'm the wrong way. Come on, man. What is this? So yeah, Russia is invading Georgia. And don't forget the Azer. Well, I guess I just didn't put this river into my thing. The Caspian Sea, not the river. Caspian Sea is not a river, bro. Oh wow, I can't even get this. It gets this little lake too. Oh yeah, it's not connected actually. So I guess we'll have to do that soon, but not now because you got boom. Oh. It's a bit south. I mean, better not be south this time. Okay, so that's the wrong layer. That's why. Okay, I think that's good. Is this fixed? No, it is not. I need to fix this. Alright, I fixed it, so now let's actually continue. So yeah, Russia is invading Georgia and Azerbaijan right here. So that's cool right here. Why did I stop? So I just took over Georgia. And they're like begging Armenia to join because then it'll be pretty difficult to get this land. So eventually Armenia does listen, but they're a bit mad or a bit reluctant, if you will. If you got that weird vocabulary that nobody uses, yeah. Alright, let's continue. So Armenia is actually getting all this land out here. So yeah, let's bless. And now Armenia is surrendering over to the Russians. So let's go back to the beginning, where before this war started. Oh, I have to add that Caspian Sea back. Oh, bro, bruh. So first, let's remove le botas. Brother Arabas. Oh, I obviously know that this is going to be gone. This little enclave. So you got that back. So let's see what this looks like over here. Let's see what land these guys are getting. So I'm gonna do this piece read on camera. So right here, Armenia is getting like half of Azerbaijan. And then as you can see here, Russia just gets the rest of this. So boom. Now, Georgia's fate is still undecided, so what will that look like? Let's remove these borders and wait slowly. So since Azerbaijan didn't really do anything in Georgia, they don't get any of this land, it's mostly Russia. I mean, well, it's not mostly Russia, but it's all Russia. So Georgia survives. No, that's not what I meant to do. Georgia survives off of this little bit of land, but they're becoming a buffer state. Our water border is 10 times larger. Probably.
Oh, shit.
And so yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. Like, yeah, that's what happened. That's what. So, yeah, these borders are outdated now. We got Mongolia still existing and Armenia still existing, and the Georgian borders aren't even updated either. So, I'll update that later, but as for now, Armenia is joining this alliance. So let's look at one more event. As you can see here, Israel has declared war on Palestine, which they already have, but now, as you can see, this war is pretty confusing, so let me explain this. Why is loud music playing outside? I thought that was a siren. Anyways, so the blue is Arab League. They are working with Palestine. They're protecting Palestine. And the red is Israel. They're trying to invade Palestine. And Iran is also trying to protect Palestine, but for some reason Palestine is green, so which team are they on? So they're actually on Arab League and Iran's team, but they're on both of their teams, so I had to just make that obvious that they were on both teams. And Iran's technically on their own team, but and also these two should also be on this team because they're part of Iran's alliance, aren't they? Yeah. Wow. And they're also part of the Arab League too, so yeah, that's the war. But now let's actually start the war because that was pretty confusing. I'm sorry, but Hey, this is mapping content. It's gonna be confusing at one point. So let's start this war. I'm gonna have to make this a bit smaller too. So they're invading Palestine. They're actually gonna take this. Alright, I think that's Gaza. So yeah. I mean Palestine technically started this, but hey, ain't nobody here. Cause apparently everyone thinks that Israel started it. And they say free Palestine, even though Palestine started the conflict. So I don't know. So yeah, now Palestine's actually taken some land. They're trying to take this too. They think they're so cool. And also these other powers, they're actually gonna start invading into Palestine because I mean Israel because they are mad. They don't like how they're invading their allies. So right now Israel was alone, but as you can see now, they're not very alone, are they? Yeah, the United States joining doesn't make them look alone at all. So just like that, the United States joining basically just lets them take over. Oh, what is this playing outside? There's just some random music. What the heck? Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I, yo, heroes, yo. This is some crazy music playing outside. We're not worried about that right now. Yeah. Anyways, this land is still here, but now Egypt's gonna try to start invading into Israel, along with some help from Syria. I think this is. Or is this Jordan? That's Jordan. So Jordan and Egypt, they're gonna start invading too. But yeah, this obviously isn't gonna go the best of ways. And Arab League is like, yeah, what can we do? And they leave the war, and then that causes everyone else to leave the war. So he's treaty, I guess. Oh, that's a lot of switching. Oh, finally the war is ending. Oh gosh, no, I want to back. Are we still going? Like, jeez. Branbar Habas. Oh, I was right. Stalker. Okay. Okay, let's look at this peace treaty. So in this peace treaty, Israel is taking Palestine. So it's a huge dub for them. And that's kind of it for this war. But you know what else? Taking over Lebanon. They're way larger now because Lebanon tried to invade them and they failed miserably. So that basically just lets Israel annex them. So yeah, that's it for this episode. And as you can see, the map isn't too different. I mean, if you showed me this map, I would be like, and told me, yeah, there are a few differences. I would barely be able to spot them, especially with Israel being that small, so you can barely spot that. I mean, I would probably spot Ukraine pretty easily. Maybe Mongolia. Maybe Mongolia. And that's kind of it, really. I don't even really remember what happened in this episode. Oh, yeah, Georgia. Georgia got invaded. What else happened? It is happened. Yeah. Pretty sure that was actually it. This episode was pretty uneventful. Not going to lie. So, yeah, that was. Oh, yeah. Ethiopia got some land right here. That's some African stuff for you. And I think that might have been it. So most of the things that happened in this episode was Afro-Eurasia. We haven't really touched the Americas yet. I mean, I was thinking about doing something there, but yeah, what can we do? Yeah, that's my second upload today, actually. This is my second upload today. And I will see you in the next one. The next one.